Hey guys, what's up? Surma11 here, and I've been catching up on a few shows and anime and cartoons and stuff like that. And there's one show that I really liked, and that's Rick and Morty. I saw the pilot when it originally aired on Adult Swim about 3 years ago, I believe, and I thought it was good, but I never watched any more of it, and I regret that. This show is fantastic. I've had a few of my friends telling me to watch it, and I just kind of brushed off their comments. And I was stupid for that, because this show is great all over. And I don't know how they did it, but I'd say this is some of the strongest writing in an adult cartoon that I've ever seen. So, where should I start? The plot, it's about this boy named Morty and his grandfather Rick. They go on adventures through space and time, and Morty is, well, he's a teenager, and he often questions Rick on his actions and the adventures that they go on, and he freaks out all the time, and it's great. He's a very unsure character, and I guess you could say he's the good side and Rick is the crazy side. Rick is this old crazy genius scientist, and he has all these gadgets that they use on their adventures, and there's other people like Beth and Jerry, Morty's parents, and Summer, who is Morty's sister. So we have those characters running around, and sometimes they go on the adventures with Rick and Morty as well, and that's interesting because I don't want it to always be Rick and Morty. I like that Summer's with them sometimes. There was one episode where Jerry was with them, and that was cool. So again, I don't think they've done an episode with the mom yet, but they could do like a whole family episode. Really like the family episodes with the adventures are pretty much in the house, but again, I'd love to see them mix it up even more. And the writing for this show is extremely strong. It seems like they have a good plot going. I've read, I think it was one comment online. I haven't read that much up on the show online, but one said the plot was just nonsense, but I disagree. It seems like they have a plot going. Things have carried over from episode to episode. They've referenced things that have happened before, so I think there's a plot going on the show. It might not be like a huge plot, but like so far it's interesting and I like it. And there's a party episode that shows all these different aliens, and it's a really genius way of introducing the characters because we see some of these characters in later episodes as they become supporting characters, and then some of the characters they came up with for the show sound really silly on paper, but they're executed so well. Bird Person has only been in 2 episodes so far with where I'm at in the show, at least, excuse me, and I love this character. I don't even know why I love Bird Person, but Bird Person is awesome, and I have no reason for it. I just love the character. The whole family is a great cast, too. They just did a good job crafting the characters and making them all likable in some way. Sometimes they randomly talk in a more urban way. And it's another thing that seems random, but it's fun. Like, they'll be like, yo, or something like that. And it's like, why are they talking like this? But it's cool. I don't understand it. And there's an episode where dogs take over the world, and there's one where Rick fights the devil. There's one episode where Rick and Morty find out that there are other Rick and Mortys from like different, alternate timelines or different universes. I think it's alternate timelines. No, different universes, I believe. And stuff like that. There's a lot of random things in the show, but it works so well with the show. This show is bleeding creativity, and I don't know how they do it. They break the fourth wall sometimes, and again, it's awesome. There's an alien race of people made from gears, an alien race like their purpose is to do a task and then they die. And of course, we have Bird Person. So, who thinks of this stuff? I'd love to shake the creators' hands because they've created something unique, and that's hard to do in this day and age. Everything about this show works, usually. And if I haven't sold you on the show yet, please go watch it for yourself. Watch the first 2 episodes, and I promise you'll love it. I'm one of the people that still watches Family Guy, which hasn't been that great in recent years, but I feel like Family Guy is slowly getting back to better episodes. And Rick and Morty outclasses Family Guy easily. And I like American Dad. I like American Dad way more than Family Guy. And Rick and Morty outclasses American Dad too. And this is one of my favorite adult cartoons, and I'd hold it up there with King of the Hill, which is another show that I truly loved. I rewatch sometimes, but Family Guy and American Dad are really what I rewatch mostly. And I have another show to watch, which is Bob's Burgers, and I kind of talked about how I was going to watch that a while ago, and I still haven't watched it. I have most of it recorded, but I couldn't find the first 2 episodes on TV for some reason. And I should have everything else, but I just have to look those first 2 episodes up, and then I'll watch it. I'll probably be watching it during school too, because it's like 80 something episodes, and depending on how good it is, I could watch all of it, but I don't think I'll be speeding through it that fast. So maybe I'll be talking about Bob's Burgers in a later video, but please check out Rick and Morty. It's a great show, and it's a show that all should aspire to be like. It makes random nonsense fun and enjoyable. Anyways, that's it from me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Surma11. See you next time, and peace out.